Hi there, my name is Jamie MacKenzie, and I'm a platinum leader with Young Living. I was asked to create a video just sharing a little bit about me. Oh my goodness, he needs his face washed. Go down, go down. He has a horrible boo-boo, he fell, and then that's chocolate ice cream. Anyway, I am a mom of three. My kids are 2 right here, 4 and 7. And I'm a homeschooling mom. So it's really nice to be able to be home, working the business, but also able to spend so much time with my kids. It's been interesting learning how to juggle that all. And I've been really working a lot on time management and blocking out my time. I don't think he even knows how bad it is, right? My poor babe. Okay, so my questions that I needed to address today were, I was going to share a little bit about my why with you, give you 3 tips, and then share with you one of my strengths. I'm going to see if I can get them out of here. So my why. My why started out much smaller than it is now. I really first wanted to be able to kind of contribute to groceries, then move into paying the mortgage, which I did. In the back of my mind, why don't you take it to the other room and you can. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. Go show Ellie. Go ahead. I don't want to have to restart this video. My why has now, and always in the back of my mind, I wanted to give my husband the opportunity to leave his job if he wants to. He is a police officer. It's a, dangerous job. It's a demanding job. It's an exhausting job, and he doesn't love it. So in the last about year and a half, he's actually stepped up and he's been doing a lot more with our business, which is actually really exciting. And so right now, our family's focus, and Matt's actually working an overtime shift right now where he would be here doing this video with me. Right now, our big why is to let him leave his job. So we are thinking 2018. That's kind of the projection. A lot of things would have to fall into place, and of course we have to look into the pension and what we're losing with his insurance and all that. So there's some figuring out to do. But our ultimate goal, since we homeschool, is to be able to go live abroad for about a month a year, going to explore different countries. And we really want to be able to offer our children that kind of learning experience where they can go spend a month in Spain, with us. We'll maybe do a house swap. That's what we always dream about. A month in Spain. And then the next year, maybe we'll go to France. And then, maybe we'll go somewhere else. We did get to just spend some time down in St. Thomas and St. John in March. And, that got us thinking, too, about maybe a second home one day. But what's been really cool, I think, about my why, even though, I could probably do 45 minutes on our why, which I won't bore you with it. But my why has shifted in a way that, of course, we're focused on ourselves and our own, team's growth. But now it's getting really fun being able to focus on all of my builders' whys. I have a lot of builders that are working towards silver. Lots of executives right now that just cannot make that jump. Working on that, really helping them develop a leadership mindset. And so anyway, my why, a big part of my why is helping them as well and helping them reach their whys, which has been really cool. Okay, my 3 pieces of advice. So one is to constantly be in activity. I've learned, we can't really expect people to be doing classes and inviting to virtual classes and doing things that we wish they would be doing if we're not modeling it ourselves. And I always notice when I start to kind of get a little, not lazy, but just when I kind of back off a little bit, things just kind of slow down. In the fall, when I was really pushing to platinum, I was doing a lot of events and people were excited. It got people excited. They were bringing guests to my events, So anyway, I just need to be in constant activity for now to show people how to do this business. And I really think it's much more powerful to show people something rather than telling them something. There's that great book, QBQ. I don't know if I have it right here. I don't know if you guys have read it. I highly, highly recommend it. The question behind the question, what to really ask yourself to eliminate blame, victim thinking, complaining, and procrastination. I've read it multiple times. It's awesome. The only person we really can control is ourselves. I know we always want to like point a finger at our downline and our upline, but this book's awesome. So I really recommend this. Second piece of advice is to work on adopting a leadership mindset yourself. And really teach that to your team. It's so easy for people to get negative. It's so easy for people to start to complain about things and kind of like bitch and moan, excuse the language. But I have from the beginning always modeled positivity and really just trying to be very optimistic when something goes wrong, like when something's out of stock, or back a year or so ago when we were waiting on shipping, like really just trying to put a positive spin on everything, because that is contagious, as is negativity. So the minute we start to complain about things, guess what? Our downline starts to complain about things, and it can destroy an organization. So the culture of my team is actually very important to me, and I've worked very hard to like squash out any distributor mindset, really, and really help focus on a leadership mindset. How would a Royal Crown Diamond view this? How would a diamond view this? And I've tried to do that from day one, and really get into that leadership mindset. And by being in that mindset myself, I'm teaching my team to do that as well. And then the third piece of advice, I mean, I have a lot of advice to offer, but I did narrow it down to 3. Teach your team the necessary skills needed to succeed in a duplicatable way. For a long time, I was doing this training program with my team, and it was a lot of time on the phone. And it hit me somewhat recently that I shouldn't be wasting my time on the phone with someone over and over. Like, I need to create a system. So I've been doing a lot more videos, and I'm archiving them. And so this way, if someone asks me, like, I'm having a make and take, how do I invite? I can just go to that video, and it's 10 minutes or less, and I shoot it off to them, and then we can have a conversation. But by creating these videos and these tools, my team now can just copy and paste those and use those as well. So I think that's really important. So those are my 3 top tips for now. Jeff asked me to talk about my strengths. I guess my biggest strength, but it also can be in a way a little bit of a downfall for me. I'm very blue, and so I meet people everywhere I go, and I get people's contact information everywhere I go. At the park, when I'm sitting on an airplane, I will get the 3 people in front of me, the 3 people behind me, and the people on either side. Like, I just, I have my oils out. They're wondering what what that is, and so it's very easy for me to connect with people. And ask them questions. I do a lot of listening and asking, and so I get to know people very well. My weakness, though, is that I'm not so great at follow-up. Like, I have to admit, I have email addresses in the notes of my phone from a trip that I took. When was that? In March. I mean, here we are, like May. And I mean, just because life's gotten so busy, I get back from the trip, I'm busy with the kids, the business keeps going, and I haven't, it's my own fault. I haven't plugged that time into my calendar to contact these people. So that's just, that's just something I really need to work on. I don't know if my my calendar is here. One other thing I want to share with you because I've been working on time management, and then I will wrap this up. Because I've been working on Danny Johnson's Time Secrets, and that's kind of what I'm doing right now for my own personal growth. And so what I've been doing, you'll notice none of this has any written tasks on it. This is such an awesome calendar, by the way, the Inner Guide, a 12-month guide to a fulfilling year. I got it on Amazon for like $20. It was really good. But what I've done is I've color-coded each area of my life. So pink is self-care. I don't know if these colors are coming out faint. I actually sit down on Sunday nights and I take out my kids' box of crayons, and I actually really enjoy just mapping out my week. So you'll notice like my entire day is mapped out. I'm not sure what, that was like outlined in green, so that was potential work time. But pink is self-care, so I go to the gym in the morning. Green is work time, young living time. Orange, you'll see there's a lot of orange, is homeschooling and kids. Purple, this week there was a little bit of purple. Purple is time with friends. Like kind of the 7 F's of ULA is what I really try to map out for my week to make sure that I'm working on, particular goals at the time. And Blue is my husband, and he like tends to kind of get the I don't know, crappy end of the stick. So I am working on spending more time with him, but it's not easy. I'm with the kids all day. If I'm spending a lot of time with the kids, I don't have time to work on my business, so I'm working the business at night, and that's the only time Matt's really home. And so anyway, I felt like my life was really out of balance. So this has been very helpful. And does it always follow this exact plan? No, it really doesn't. But at least on Sunday nights, I sit down and I set my intention for the week in terms of my chunks of time. And the week goes so much better when I take the time to do this. In my, I have another calendar where I actually write down my tasks, and then I use my phone. I use Google to actually write in tasks. But you'll see, like, there's no actual, tasks written in. I just know that this is my Young Living block time, my green. And this allows me to relax a little bit more, like when I'm homeschooling the kids and I'm spending more time with the kids. This allows me to, just kind of chill out, knowing that, all right, don't think about those million things you have to do. You're going to have that time, from 3:30 to 5 to be able to work on that. So, all right, this was 11 minutes. I don't know how long this was even supposed to be. But Leon and Jeff, thank you for inviting me to do this leader spotlight. I'm in the Boston area. I don't think I mentioned that. I'm in Andover, Massachusetts. We are about 20 minutes north of the city. We just had an awesome Accelerate event here the other day, and I actually got to speak at that. It was really exciting. So anyway, I hope this was helpful, and I can't wait to meet some of the other leaders and hear your story and your why and hear your tips, because I'm sure they're super helpful. All right, have a great day, everybody. Bye.